Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I got a treat for my Ready to Love fans and Denice fans. I did a chat session with her on Sunday and I wanted to share it with you, my subscribers. So before we jump into this video, if you're new here, smash the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. If you like this video, hit that like button and then jump down in the comment section because I want to know what you guys think of the content provided. So without further ado, let's chat with Denice.
Let's see. Romance review. Let's see. You decline? Ready for it to be over.
Hey lady.
Hey, how are you?
I am good. How you doing?
I am wonderful. I can't see you.
I know. It's a Sunday evening. I'm just chilling. I just wanted to jump in and chat with you.
Okay. So what is your take? How I'm starting this new thing to speak to people, to start talking to people, because I think on the show it didn't show, not I think, but I know that the show didn't show my attributes, and didn't show my true authentic, and I don't think all of the other ladies as well. There's a lot of good things about the ladies that weren't shown as well. So yeah, I think
Kind of spaced out. I mean, my phone spaced out. Say it again. What was your question?
My question is, what do you think men are attracted to? Assertive women or like mild aggressive? And we got a perspective from somebody earlier that said assertiveness is a sexy aggression. So,
right. I heard was that your friend that was on earlier?
Yes, Mike Barber.
Yeah, I heard him say that. I guess it depends on the guy, but in most cases, assertiveness, I think men do find that attractive, especially when you know what you want. Most of the times, the guys that and this is my opinion, that feel that it's too overbearing, obviously it's just something that they can't handle and can deal with, but that has nothing per se to do with you. That's just who you are. They just can't deal with it.
So do you think that they picked a great group of guys for the women's personalities? Do you think that matched? That's a question.
There are a few on there that I really truly think that aren't ready to love right now. There are a couple who I think, I have my opinion on Chris. I actually thought he was there for the right reason. In regard, say it again.
Oh, I agree.
Oh, okay. And then in regards to a couple other people, I think maybe, but I don't know without calling names.
You can call names, boo. You can be yourself, express yourself. This is a no judge zone. Say your piece.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in regards to, I would say, Brian, because just from watching the episode, and again, based on what we're seeing, because I don't know what was edited or, the fact that he's not paying attention and listening to what's being said. I mean, just the whole thing about what happened with her parents, that Rashid was able to have a conversation with. Was it Rashid that was having a conversation with her about that, I think? But Brian totally missed a lot of things that she was talking about. That's one of the biggest things when it comes to communication, is that you have to pay attention to your partner.
You have to pay attention to your partner. Exactly. And that's one of the things that I think as women, we overlook. Because we get blinded by all the good stuff that look good to us. But then we forget that, okay, do our personalities match? Does our temperaments match? His demeanor. So I was saying before, like with me, you have to have a certain type of demeanor and temperament to handle me. and not just handle, but to, you know, to deal with me.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
assertive, but that doesn't mean that I'm aggressive. It's just I'm assertive and I know what I want and I don't play no games and I don't sit with disrespect well. That doesn't mean that I'm not ready for love. That just means I don't take no shit. That's just that. You
That's
know,
understandable. That's
that's
understandable. So, I mean, so far, do you think that you enjoy being on the show?
I enjoyed being on the show. I wouldn't take this experience away at all. The only thing I wish that somebody would have told me my sideburns was flying away. Why ain't nobody tell me when I get out the pool, put a wrap on my head? But you know, that lets you know that I didn't care. I was being myself, and I don't have to be picture perfect all the time.
That's true. I mean, that's all that you can be is yourself, and unapologetically at that as well.
Unapologetically. I was unapologetically me. And I think my expressions and what you guys have seen, my reactions, were all authentic. We're all real. Because
No, I was going to ask you, what would you want people to know outside of what they've been seeing about you? Because I know on your live yesterday, you mentioned that you were trying out for the Olympics and things like that. So,
well, and here's the thing: when you think that you're showing your best foot forward, you know, in editing, you never know what's going to show. So
right.
Yeah, I wish that they would have shown that I do speak 4 languages.
Okay.
I wish they shown that I did get the Olympic tryouts. I did get an opportunity for that. I wish they would show that I'm funny and that I'm outgoing and that I have corny jokes, you know, and that I'm a sweetie. Just a little quirky sweetie. I wanted them to show that authenticness about me, the funny part about me, and also the attitude. Because I need y'all to know, not to, you know,
right.
I'm that person. I am that person. I can't help it. And I think, hey, everybody shows that side to them at some point when it's necessary. And they just caught all my points that was necessary. That was it.
Gotcha. Do you watch any of the other like dating reality shows too?
I've seen Put a Ring on It.
Okay.
I've seen Put a Ring on It. I'm so bad with it. I really don't watch like reality shows.
Okay.
Because I write them.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And that's the thing too. I wish they would have shown that I'm a content creator. I create TV shows as well. But the TV shows that I create are showing different aspect of life. Like I created a kids show, a kid TV show that gears towards sports, family, friends, and it is drama because with sports you always gonna have drama. Somebody mad, somebody mama is too protective and too wants her son and everything, and then the other parent get mad and want to cuss each other out. That's the type of stuff I want to see because that's competition.
Gotcha.
People go through that every day, you know. So,
right. Let me ask you this, and I don't know if you can answer this question or not, but are you and Adriana cool? Oh, okay.
We're cordial. I mean, it's an age difference.
You're right. Okay.
It's an age difference.
Because I just wanted to know if that was editing or was that raw and uncut and it was just not there with you guys.
I mean, I think she burned that bridge from the beginning when they told her to come try to check me and she did it. Had she not did that, it wouldn't have been like this. That's the moment that everything went left. So that's when my guard goes up. And I have to be on my toes because I ain't trying to get played. I'm not a type played like in the sense of I ain't with the BS.
Gotcha.
You know, you don't necessarily have to do things that are structured. It's not what you do, it's how you present it. So if you present it to me, because I'm almost 40, you present it to me in a respectful way, of course you're gonna absolutely. But when you do it kind of like catty, ratchet, you're not gonna get the best attitude from me. It's proper etiquette.
I guess I thought she was so sold on Rashid because that was one thing that she claimed early on that he was her man.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, And to me, to be honest, I only saw, in regards to her and Calfani, it was strictly physical. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know what's going on behind the
No,
scenes,
no, you
but it
see
looks
what you see,
physical. It
what you
just,
see.
yeah, it looks like it's just physical with me. I mean, even when her girlfriend came last week, from what we saw in episode 6,
Oh,
it seemed her girlfriend was like, yeah, but is there any deeper connections there? So I mean, hey,
you
that's
are
what I.
entitled. Yep. Yep. I mean, we at some point we all get blind
Right.
and we start looking at the surface and not really going deep first. See, what I've learned out of this process and my experience in domestic violence and everything, you seek the deepness first. I don't care about what you got on the outside, because all that can be taken away. I want to know what your soul is about. I want to know how your spirit is, and are we
Mm-hmm.
compatible in our views on the future and how we're going to engage together as one. Those are the things that I really, really wanted to know, and Calfani did that. The other part that I'm mad about is that I did that with Anthony and they didn't show it.
Really?
Yeah, Anthony and I had a dope connection, and there's been many times where we wanted to go on dates and never got the opportunity to.
Wow.
And things that I wanted to say to him or relay messages and stuff, it just never got to him, and vice versa with him. So we have to take that under consideration and be like, man, listen, let's do what we got. And hey,
You know what?
I
I'm
can't tell you
wondering.
what else, so you just have to watch.
Yeah, I got you. I was just wondering, because I know normally the premise of shows like this, because I do watch the other dating reality shows, The Bachelors and all that stuff. Is the premise is to try to, of course, find a connection, build upon that connection, and then hopefully move forward. And being that it's been 10 weeks, and you guys are on week 7, look like to me there should have been a lot more solid couples than what it is. So is the show really pushing for that, or are they pushing for the drama? Not asking you that question,
Yeah, just that's the outside looking in. And
yeah,
those are the things that I guess viewers have to take under consideration to really see, is this really how it is, or there are no connections. Because the thing is to connect with people and find 2 guys or 1 guy that you really have those connections with. And I
right.
found 2 guys that really fit my demeanor,
Mm-hmm.
fit my temperament, and fit who I am. Calfani fit the mellow, cool, spiritual, funny side, and Anthony fits my mellow, cool, wild side. That's spontaneity. The
Yeah.
skinny thing was amazing, and he was like, "You know what? I'm gonna get in there with you." That's not
Well, you know what? That's typical of an Aquarius. I know he's an Aquarius, and Calfani is a Taurus man. So,
they're bulls. They love the thrill of the chase.
oh yeah, I'm a Taurus girl. So,
They love the thrill of the chase. But when I guess, I don't know.
yeah,
I can't speak for him, but
gotcha. Wow. So, I mean, one more other thing. Do you think the whole thing with Rashid and you, that they blew up about the whole narcissist thing, was that okay? Do you want
go
to
ahead.
say anything that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, girl.
Yeah. No, I want you to finish your,
I
your
just
question.
wanted to know, is that because it made it look like it was such a big thing, and of course, a lot of people, had their thoughts in regards to because I guess what was said was that he has narcissistic traits, but not necessarily calling him a narcissist, or what they had portrayed on TV.
Right. So with me, it did get blown out of proportion, and that's why I always travel back and say it's never about colorism. Is not my issue, because they made it about light skin and dark skin. That's common sense. I'm the only dark skinned woman there. All the women are beautiful, all shades of melanin, but let's just keep it all the way 100. I'm the darkest woman on there. And so what comes with dark comes aggressive, come assertive, come arrogant, come this, come that. Because in society today, when you think of a black man in society, they fear them. They're dangerous. They're this and they're that, right? But when it comes to a woman, she's aggressive. She's this. She's jealous. She's all that because of skin tone. So of course they're gonna mix it up to make it seem like I'm that. But when what I said about Rashid, I never called him a narcissist. And they're not showing the conversations that we've had outside of that, and that what we had on camera. Because I made certain statements to be an honorable person. You know what? I'm gonna say this on camera because I don't want nobody thinking that da 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 da. And it's not even about nobody thinking. I'm just an honorable person. I know how to correct my wrongs, and I'm in tune with myself. I'm very intuitive. What I said was, Rashid when we were in there with Tommy, I said, certain things about guys, Rashid came off kind of cocky to me. He kind of gave me a narcissistic vibe, a narcissistic trait. And also, I said, for example, in my experience, it came with the light skin. It came with the colors, the letters and stuff. My experience. So I use my own example as my truth. And it just so happened Rashid was that. Was I saying he was? No. People only want to understand to their level of understanding and their own perspective of me already. So off the gate, if you didn't like what they said or anybody swayed you to hate me, your mind, you're going to hate me regardless, or you're going to go towards that, but not really understanding what I said. And after that, I said, you know what? Let me give it a benefit of the doubt. Let me go out, not saying romantically, but let me go out and speak to him myself. Let's sit down and have a talk and get my own, because I could be tripping.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Right. And it's good for that you guys were able to actually sit down and have that conversation. I would say I did not agree with how the conversation, not by you, but the conversation was taken by Adriana to the other folks at the pool to talk about all of that. I thought that was kind of messy. That conversation should have happened strictly with the three of you guys, but I don't know if they're like, again, it wasn't orchestrated right. From behind the scenes, or
it happened exactly that part. It happened exactly how it happened. She came over there, and I don't know if she wanted to or not, but she came over there, and it's like I said, she's 30, 31. I'm almost 40. It's proper etiquette when you're dealing with somebody of that manner. You don't come to me like ratchet, ghetto, or what is this stuff to do? I just dispute things that you said. What is it nice in our hat? That's not how you come at me.
Mm-hmm.
Had you would have said something different of concern, hey, there's some things that you said about Rashid that I'm concerned about. I want to know, what are your examples? And what am I not getting? Or help me understand. You come from a place like that, girl, we're going to sit down and have a good conversation. I'm going to let you know all about me. I'm going to receive it well. I'm not going to receive something from you when you being catty and being your age with me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That just makes right. That's and I'm not fake, so I can't give you no fake response. I can't give you no fake action, no fake attitude. I can't give you that, because that's not me.
All you can be is you and who you are. There's no reason to be fake, because it's going to manifest itself if the truth ever comes out that you weren't being real. So why be fake?
You are so correct. Absolutely. Well, I thank you for talking to me and giving me your perspective. This is cool.
Can I ask you one last question?
Sure.
Okay. What did you think about the whole thing with Nia and Chris? If you want to know. Okay. Your facial expression.
I can't help it.
You don't have a poker face, do you?
I don't. So that means if a man ain't good, I ain't gonna be able to fake it, huh?
No. If you don't want to say anything, I
can, because you know what? That's my girl. I love Nia. Nia is. People have to understand. Nia is older than us, so her perspective on life and perspective on certain things is different. She is a woman that knows what she wants. And I don't think, and I don't want to speak because she's not here, and I don't want to speak on her thing, but
Right.
I can say what she said and what Chris said was taken out of context.
Gotcha.
And they cleared it up right then. So I don't understand the whole confusion of how that was, because it was already corrected. And that's what you do in a relationship, and when you're getting to know someone, right? You correct your wrongs, or maybe this is your perspective. You know what? I haven't looked at it like that, but you're right. And if this is somebody that you're willing to be with, and you want to, do different, or you'll be better. You'll grow to be better for this person. And that's where Chris was. I would do better and grow for this person.
Gotcha.
This is my view.
he was all in. It seemed like he was really there for finding love, and then he thought it was Naya.
Well, some women know what they want, and you got to say the right things. There's no time for games. There's no time for wishy-washy. But like I said, they corrected when they sat down at the table and was eating dinner. They corrected it right then, because Chris was coming from a place of being detailed. He's a Cancer, so I know what he meant, and he didn't mean it how it was portrayed. He was giving examples of, like, it's straight now. It's however it's going to be. If I'll pay. We can split the mortgage. She pay this. She can pay the light bill. Whatever. He was giving examples, and it was taken out of context. Like,
hey, listen, because there is somebody in the comment, Miss Brandy Shantae. She asked the question. What do you think about her question?
Where? Because I wasn't paying attention. Let me see.
It's second from the bottom.
But why she leave the show saying she had boyfriend and don't think she was there for love?
I mean, that whole ending in this last episode 7 was shocking. I'll just say that. I don't even know where to go with that.
Yo no sé. Yo no sé. No comprende on it. I don't know it.
Yep. We just leave that where that's at, right?
Yeah, that's my girl. I love her. And hey, shit, we gotta go out with a bang. You gotta listen. Look.
I would love to talk to you again. You are so down to earth and pleasant, and I really appreciate you giving me this opportunity.
Yes. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do this more. I'm gonna do this more. I have people asking me, Denice, we want to talk to you. I'm like, okay, talk to me.
Well, just in case somebody else is trying to get in, I'll just jump off. But again, I appreciate your time.
Thank you for talking to me. All right. Take care.
So I really, really enjoyed having the opportunity for Denice to speak with me on this past weekend. I think it was a pretty great video. Hopefully you guys got a lot of questions answered and got to see Denice as she is in her own element. And, to really kind of get an idea of what's going on the show, off the show, how she feels, her thoughts and everything. I really enjoyed this video. So if you enjoyed this video, drop a comment down below. I want to know what you guys think. And like, comment, again, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.